Hey everyone, hope you are well. It's just a hump day, chit chat. Hey Church Nelly, how are you? Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Welcome in. I'm so glad it's a sunny day here at least. I tell you. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hey, Memphis Freestyle 901, how are you? Hilda! How you doing, sis? So for Church Nelly, channel member. For Hilda, channel member. Thank y'all for being here. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, Church Nelly. The Duchess of Success is finish up a live chat with squatters that were in England with the Sussexes. That's cool. You're on your tablet. Are you fixing lunch, per se? Ooh, this week is like flying to me. I don't know why I feel that way, but it is. Hello, hello. It's just a little chit chat. Just a little chit chat. Let me drop the sound there. And kind of go from there. So anyway, Hilda's covering them all. I don't even know if they're in here yet, most of them anyway, but it's cool. So yesterday was a drain of my energy. I'll tell you what. Whew. One moment they tell me, oh yeah, it'd only take, for what they were going to do with my car, like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then when I get there, it's like 2.5 to 3, but it wound up being 4. Yesterday was just one of those days. And crazy me didn't listen to my gut that said change the time to like 3 o'clock. That way you won't have to worry about trying to race home or if you don't get back in time. But my husband, no, don't worry, you'll be back in time. Next time I'll change it. Hey Annie, how are you? Channel member. Welcome. Nothing major really to chat up about. I mean, we can chat about the Sussexes, of course. But I know that it is, Sussex Saturday is going to be jam-packed with a lot of information. So, yeah. What was that, Church Nelly? We chatted for almost an hour. Then I remembered that you would reschedule. Oh, my goodness. Well, at least I know that part works. It would be nice if there was access via the app to kind of reschedule and do all that I needed to do. I probably could have done it outside of the StreamYard, but I think once it's scheduled, you have to edit it that way. So it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I was pretty shocked by the views that it got after the fact. So, squatties were like split so thinly amongst all the channels. And then, I get the roving lunatic that comes on the channel and leaves a message. And yeah, I clap back at that person in the comment section since they wanted to come in my comments and act crazy. So, hey Tia, how are you? Hey Ray, channel member, how are you? Good to see you. And it's so funny, Church Nelly, because when you're outside of your own Wi-Fi, it's really sketchy. And I didn't even think to come back in, but I thought I had posted a comment just to say, "Hey, it's going to get rescheduled," But then it was kind of cool to see people were there, but yeah, I felt bad. I was like, I'm not really a no-show, but yeah. So, oh my. So, are you all? We're pretty well fed as a Sussex squad, I must say. Yes. Um, you had we have archetypes for the next, I hope, 10, what is it, 9 weeks? Because I think it was 12 weeks or something like that. It might be a little longer than that. And then, um, this week, of course, with the UK, them in Germany, and then they're headed back to the UK. And I have to crack up at the UK media and their reactions and all that stuff when it comes down to, oh my gosh, Megan did her first speech, and it's like, get over yourselves. You're not even supposed to be covering her. But yeah, it's kind of funny to me. Hey, Black Queen, how are you? Let me see. Church Nelly, well, imagine not showing up for your wedding night because you were winning at the gambling table. What am I missing with that? I'm kind of, mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I was in someone else's, I was in the clouds on someone's live stream that's not Sussex related. And someone put a comment and he read them for filth because he thought they were talking about him. And then the chat was like, no, the person's talking about this person, this person, this person. And then he had to, after he finished, which felt like 5 minutes, but it was probably like 1 minute of the read, then immediately apologize. I felt so bad, but it was hilarious. I felt a little bit bad yesterday in the live stream because I did snap just a little bit, but I think it was just the day I had that morning. So to Kenneth, I do apologize because I did go a little hard, but just understand, to all those listening that are not Sussex fans, I'm not sure why you're here. I do thank you for the engagement, but understand, if you drop out of the comments, make sure you spell their names right, or just say the Sussexes, because yeah, as you see, I snapped, crackle, and popped. Hey, Sisty Peace, how are you? Let me see, Anna, how are you? Hugs to you. Hey, Lucy Wynn, how are you? Let me see. Black Queen, Angela Latrine whining about the Sussex's red carpet treatment. Choke more. Well, I saw the article with Mail on Sunday, who needs to be very careful because they've been sued successfully quite a few times. And I would think they would leave Harry and Meghan alone. More so Meghan, I'm not sure why they're worried about what transportation other governments give them that they should have. Harry's there. Like, do they understand what Invictus is all about? And that is a global charity, and the work that it does and the eyes that are on it, it's global. So, of course, as the host country, they're going to put their best foot forward. Now, let me see if I pulled in that clip. I don't think I did, but I'm gonna do it while I'm on here because I saw it this morning. And I just thought it was hilarious, and the young girl deserves all the kudos in the world. I'm just saying. Let me see. Did I pull that over? Oh, I know what I did with it. It's in the Saturday folder. Yes, it's in my Saturday folder, but I'm going to bring it in now, and that way We can enjoy what that young girl told the crazy with the bullhorn. And now Squatty knows what I'm talking about. But someone was there that was not a Megan fan and had a bullhorn and wanted to scream and shout and do all the derangy stuff that they do. And I'm quite pleased with this young UKer who basically told her to go stuff it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And y'all might have seen it, but we're going to, because the Squatty, you know how Squad is going to add their little flavor to it. Mm-hmm. So here we go.
The nicest comment I've ever heard of in my life. You're already there, literally on the street arguing about Meghan Markle. She's here successful, she's here successful, she's here successful.
Oh my God. Okay.
The nicest comment I've ever heard of in my life. You're already there, literally on the street arguing about Meghan Markle. She's here successful, she's here successful, she's here successful.
Oh my gosh. That gives me joy. When I saw that this morning, I was like, oh, that's the moment right there. Yes. Just tell them how it is. That's right. That's right. All right. Let's see, Tier. I saw earlier that Megan had a luncheon with the editor from Vogue sometime today. Does anyone know about it? Haven't heard. That's nice. I hope she doesn't guest edit anymore, since he really didn't have her back, unless they've replaced who I'm thinking about. But anyway. Mm-hmm. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? All right. Thanks for popping in. Let me see. Church and Only Black Queen, really? Trollisha. Okay, whining, yes. Hey, The Gathering Within. How are you? Long time no see. I think we've been in a couple of lives already so far this morning. Hey, Faith, how are you? Let's see. Hello to you. I'm going to say Noel. Oh, I know you have. I'm sure you have, Anna. I'm sure you have been. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how you doing? I have to catch up and catch your replay. I didn't get a chance to watch it yesterday while I was stuck at the car dealership. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else is going there. My day. Oh, okay. Hey, Rosa, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, Angela. How are you? Let me see. Sharon, you can media and the royal family, shame on that for not protecting Harry and Meghan. And the kids that go into another country and they get better protection than their own country and family. Exactly. Hence why they're left, and we don't even have to worry anymore. Let me see. Black Queen, Church Noy, old bag, just mad that they've been treated like the real royalty they are. Yeah. She always whines about Harry as if she's a scorned whatever, but that's her warped mind. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? She messed with the wrong person. Yes. Okay. Be careful, people. The Rangers are cray. Speaking of which, let me go grab it. I don't think I pulled it in, but I'm going to show it here today since they put it up, and we can talk about it on Saturday again if need be, but I'm sure some others will pop up out of the realms of the Derangers. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can. I did pin it because it's on last week with the cut. They were a little behind in their, content, but they just had to jump up and leave a message. And since they felt the need to leave a message, I felt the need to, respond accordingly. So, yes, be careful. And Derangers, be careful when you drop down out of the sky because, I don't play either. And it's funny because they're not even trying to outshine anyone. They're just doing what comes naturally for them. And they're just being who they are. I see a lot of deflection in comments on the name and the little I guess they're trying to be mean, the names that they use, but it's like Megan's moved on, and her podcast, she's addressing all that. Okay, the media should be shaking in their boots, but that's okay. Faith, that old rat, should be ashamed of herself. I haven't seen, and I don't really care to because I'm not searching for her. But yeah, I wish the trolls would just leave our faves alone. Enough of the mental and verbal emotional abuse. Well, to me, I guess it must be a paycheck. I don't know. Like the woman got a little bit of quote fame, if you want to say. I think Australian news picked it up or something, but because the girl that was telling her, Meghan Markle is in there being successful. Okay. Oh, that was just priceless. When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm adding this one in. Hey, Ma Jones, how are you? I hope you were well. Heckwin, how you doing? Annie, our irrelevant royals seem to be very relevant to Shutter Island tabloid media. Yeah, even Chipper went over there. Chipper, who was so gloriously exclaiming back in 2020, well, they won't be on our briefing anymore. But there you are, outside in the crowd, because you can't get inside. But yeah, I'm just saying. All right, let me move on. That old bat, Angela, is in love with her. In love, but yet she lied to him because she didn't have authority to do that book that she did. Yeah, and she thinks he's going to give her the time of day again. Not in this lifetime. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Hi, everybody. Hey, Rochelle, if I didn't say your name. Hey, Rhonda. Rosa, Mrs. Faiyaz, I thought I saw a protection officer that used to go on tours with Prince Harry and Meghan with them when they was at the One Young World and in Germany with them. It could be. It could be. Are you talking like a UK protection officer? Or are you talking like Mr. Hottie that was in New York with them? Because I didn't see him. I think that's personal security. But I did hear in one of the clips that Meghan was greeting a couple in Germany that had waited like 3 hours. And I did hear he was obviously a protection officer, but he was just like, don't push. The crowd was starting to push, and he was like, don't push. And that kind of settled them all down a little bit because, yeah. Hey, Mrs. S, how are you? How are you? Happy hump day to you. Cookies and cream. Okay. Mrs. S, channel member. Cookies and cream, channel member. I have to keep remembering to address you all. Hello, Mrs. S, my sister by another mister. Let me tell you something. Church Nelly, I'm just going to say 2 words, swinging chandelier. I think Mrs. S told you to calm yourself in what you like to call the asylum. Oh, we definitely will. Mrs. says, please say a prayer for my daughter who is in surgery right now. Was it a scheduled or is it emergency? I just hope that she's going to be fine. I used to be very, I guess, loose in how I felt when I was having surgery. I've had several surgeries. And my mother used to get all worked up, and I would be like, listen, it's okay. What's the big deal? And she had to it's a big deal. Like, do you understand what your body goes through? And of course, that kind of snapped me into reality. So yes, we are saying many prayers for your daughter and quick healing and recovery. Arnold, if you're out there, same for you. Please take care of yourself. I know Sis is in here, Hilda, and There's so much going on in this world. I see that a new boost has been approved, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Joy Sanchez is the security guard who used to be on President Obama. Detail was the one that asked the crowd to back up. Oh, okay. You go ahead on, Joyce. I just love that they had the protection, and I just love that there was a nice crowd. It doesn't have to be 5 million people out there. That was a very nice crowd. And to wait 3 hours, yes, Squatty will wait. And those wide leg pants, yes. Okay, I wish I had, well, I guess I had the shape, but yeah. When she walks, they wouldn't gather. That's how I'm going to say it. And some of y'all understand and caught what I meant. Okay, moving along. Okay, yes. Ooh, Mrs. S. Hey, Church Nelly, you've been cheating on Nacho. I saw your comments about Mr. Anchorman and his torso. Ooh, laugh out loud. Church Nelly, do tell. Somebody dropped me some info in, the members area, so I will know what is happening. Okay. Marjorie, happy our faves, the Sussexes, are getting their warm greetings in Germany. England will always be cold. They can't take away our faves' warmth. Well, there was a crowd there too. What was most important is, the group that was inside the youth and the excitement that they had. And yeah, those standing outside that want to be cold, let them be cold. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Emma, how are you? I think I missed your name initially. Cookies and cream. I love the reception the people of Germany gave the Sussexes. Of course. They're about to have like the world, in a sense, land on them next year. And this is like the Olympics coming to town. So yes. Rosa, yeah. A UK protection officer from the UK, because I remember him and I watched all. Well, obviously he must not be one of those that was in those so-called secret chats, private chats that were leaked, and all those little hateful things they were saying. I'm just saying, Mrs. S. Thank you, family. Of course, Hequin. H&M must be the only grown-ups on this planet whose work cannot be commented by the media without mentioning the granny and the other irrelevant relatives. Well, it's like their work is tied to them, and it's not. The royal family basically said, you can't be half in and half out. And praise the Lord, they did. Okay, I'm just saying. And I'm not getting no boost, not enough research. That's a fact. Yeah, I did the first, not doing anymore. I'm just saying. And then, yesterday I really had to been out of my head for a moment because, I'm usually one that wears masks when I'm out in public settings. And yesterday I didn't give it a thought, but, I have my shield of protection. Don't play with me. Okay. Just saying. Marjorie, the UK and Australian press is actually confirming what we all knew. They are racist. Oh, yeah. But they don't see it that way. Go figure. Anna, do your research before getting... oh, yeah. To each his or her own, with his or her own personal... yeah, I'm just saying. Julianne, how are you? Let's see. This is his continued prayers for my pod brother Arnold. Yes, a faithful Sussex support. He is. Arnold and I, man, we met on that other channel, that other channel that we don't mention and we don't go to anymore. That's for me and Arnold. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Did I miss another message? Oh, that's right. He was in the hospital, right? I think last week. Bonzella, how are you? I'm trying not to miss any names. I'm like scrolling and thinking and talking, and sometimes that doesn't all work together. I'm just saying. So Rochelle, Anna. This had two of the UK women's from Monday giving the rundown with, oh Lord, take a listen. It was good. It just, yeah, I don't know. If they could just stay away from him, it would be good. Stop trying to get, you know what I mean? Just stay away from them. They don't want to cover them appropriately. I'm just saying. Mrs. S. The sisters are slaying and leaving a lot of bodies on the wayside. As we knew they would. As we knew they would. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. I thought the other night I was going to have to take my dad back, but he's doing well. Thank the Lord. So, all right. Let me see if. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna share. I didn't do this, so let me do my little. I usually do that quick. Okay, so here's a comment. Hopefully, you can read the whole thing. Let me take off the banner. Let me do that. Okay. Oh, there you go. So Allison decided to drop down on the last Monday's The Cut live stream and left a message. Mm-hmm. And so she said her voice back. LOL. She's never stopped talking. LOL. Sorry to burst your bubble, but Mrs. Sharkle will be forever known as the mattress actress who conned her way into marrying into the British royal family. Let me just stop there. Conned her way. You're going to tell me that the royal family can be conned? Well, I guess they can because cosplay, but cosplay had the right pigment and they didn't really give a god darn what she had upstairs in her head. So conned her way. No, there's no conning that family, the firm, the mafia, so to speak, because they do act as if they are a mafia. So, just kind of want to address that. You saying she conned her way is saying that they are fucking idiots, basically. Okay. Next point. Why on earth would any of you psychophants, I don't know how to pronounce that, idolize her? Who says we idolize her? We support her. We cheer her on. This woman who disowned her own family and the British royal family while pretending to be a humanitarian. What does one thing have to do with the other? So her family, her mother's not disowned, nor is that melanated side of the family disowned, because they knew to keep the goddamn mouth shut and act accordingly. Woo! But the half siblings and that man, that, sperm donor, as some call him, took the money from that royal family, allegedly, and got on, and they've just been yapping their mouths. And she's supposed to stay in contact. Get a life. Get a life. Get a life. Okay. And then it says, because humanitarian and being in contact with family are two different things. You're saying that we're being humanitarians because we have a relationship with family members? Give me a break. Okay. Now, one thing we can be sure of is that Mrs. Sharkle, in my and many others' opinions, that she is a true narcissist and will self-destruct because she can't help herself. The only narcissist that I find is you, because you found your way to a Sussex Positive channel, because if you just look at the content, you know what side of the river that I am on, okay? And decided to leave a message. So no, she doesn't display any narcissistic behavior. Now, you got to know a person in order to say that. We could tell by this comment you don't know her one damn bit. Okay. The world is waking up to this grifter. And Randy Andy, I just need to understand why you have so much energy for the melanated one that you don't even mention the disaster that's going on with the raw sewage being pumped into waterways. You don't seem to have any concern with why haven't we seen the queen lately? And you haven't even mentioned about, how that family is living large off of the backs of, their whatever you want to call the people that send their tax money and they live off of that, right? So the world waking up, they're waking up to the behavior and the coordinated hate campaign. That's what they're waking up to. So this line just cracked me up. No need to thank me for stopping by. It was my pleasure. Have a great day. So in reading that, I just had to reply. And I pinned that comment, by the way, to in that on that particular one. So I'm glad you feel you've done something grand. You haven't. Well, except I think have an orgasm as each word you were building up to that moment. Psst, you need a better sex toy. You're the grifter, bot, troll, and or narcissist to come to Sussex Positive Channel to regurgitate the same BS that UK media has pushed for years. How much is the go-between for KP paying for comment droppers? £1 a word? KP doesn't pay house staff much, so I can't believe you get much unless it's per word. Oh, and you don't run ish on here. So thanks for the engagement, Karen. Come back if you want. Come back if you won't. I just felt like the energy, I needed to get a little bit of that out. So that's what that Karen got. And it just shows the lunacy of most who go around saying she's this, she's that, and blah, 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 whatever. Omid is something else. I'll leave it at that. And I'm going to keep on going. Remember, he is a Rhoda. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Dolores. Allison, stop drinking that Kool-Aid. It has caused you her mental illness. I just, yeah. Hey, Elise, how are you, sis? Yeah. I just had to, yeah. Oh my gosh. Listen, Black Queen, that's really what I wanted to say, but I just kind of went in anyway, And then, yeah. You just got to laugh at them because everything they say, they deflect onto Megan. And it's like, yeah. Although they knew the dirt on Kate, and that's probably to keep her in her place. We'll release all your little trashy ways if you don't do as we say. And wine and dine us and all that good stuff, scratch our back here and there. So that's what Space does as a dutiful non-pegging wife. Okay, just saying. Mrs. S. To all the haters, when you allow someone to abuse you and say it's okay, then you can tell me that Megan was wrong to leave Devil Island. Okay. It makes me happy when I know someone has been through hell and back and is smiling and it's genuine and it's not when I look at the pictures from the short time that they were working royals, in air quotes. Yeah, the light wasn't there. It wasn't there. And that's tragic, but yep, now we know. Did anyone respond to these trash people? Huh. Marjorie, whose name Mrs. Sharkle? Allison. Well, Allison, you're giving all an assessment of yourself. Poor Allison, still begging to have a life. Wow. Exactly. Hey, Elaine, channel member. Exactly. So, Anna, Mrs. VS, love the way your emotion expression. Well, I just, you know what I mean. They get the energy they give. So, I'm just saying that one got off on leaving that message. And yeah, they need better sex toys. I'm just saying. Mrs. says they hate on Megan to make their own lives legit. Well, that's pretty sad. Hey, Brian Lynn, how are you? That's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. So, Mrs. says, Mrs. VS, they ain't having no sex. That's why they are miserable. Wow. Okay. Sad for them. And a 1 pound per word. I mean, you look at, if you've ever seen one of the help wanted ads for the royal family when they're hiring and how much they pay per app. Come on now. Meanwhile, they get in helicopters and they fly around and they do all this stuff and smile and have this quote perfect life that they put in picture. And then, now I would think that, space doesn't need nannies anymore because I think all 3 are now in school or will be in school. So what will she do? Peg? What will she do? I wonder. Ron, and these skanks get on my last. Anna, yes. So if everyone remembers how Tina and Michelle, what they've said, remember, Tina likes, but also he is a Rhoda. You have to remember he makes his living. I have a real problem, especially with that book of his, because of who the the co-author was, who never did any press for it. I'm sure she got her pockets lined though. I had a problem with him at that point. Black Queen, which world, the dregs of humanity? What they see is just, it's amazing to me. Church Nelly, clutching my fake pearls right now. Yeah. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. Hey, Miss Viv, how are you? Gwendolyn, how you doing? I don't know if I said hello to you, so I'm saying hello again. Excuse me if I already did. Black Queen, Megan, unrelenting excellence is killing the mediocre slowly and painfully. Well, this is something that many who are not melanated don't know, that we are raised, our parents tell us we have to damn near walk on water to get any type of accolades. And if you're in the corporate world, you understand that. Even when you're in business for yourself, yes. I'm just saying. Hey, Callie King, how are you? Experienced Africans, how are you? I hope you were well. Good to see you. Yes. Prayers for Mrs. Astorter and Arnold. What is this? Black Queen, Mrs. S. How beautiful makes soul was. It was. It really was. And she's now thriving. Yes, on their home. Every time we see it mentioned in the media, they have to put the price tag on it. I want you to put the price tag on each of the palaces that the royal family live in when you mention them in articles. Be a little consistent. I see that they don't do breakdowns of outfits anymore. At least not that I've seen, not that I'm looking for them. That's not anything they can do to bring her down, I guess, in a sense. So, hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? Oh, I will. I definitely will. I hope you are okay. Yes, happy hump day, everybody. it turned into, when the squad gets together, we just have to, and I hope everybody kind of goes along with it. I haven't heard of any other news going on. Not looking for, I don't have any massive news alerts. And that's a very good thing, because breaking news it makes you pause until you see exactly what the news is. But yeah. Let me see. Church only Mrs. Vash, you, Annie, Diane, and Mrs. S need to go on a road trip. A road trip to where? Some would say to hell, but a road trip to where? Oh, Lord. That would be hilarious, would it not? Well, I was thinking before this started, I think I'm going to do a live stream, but it'll be members only panel. And then you all can come up and, within reason, Church Nelly, Diane, Annie, Mrs. S, express yourselves. Come up on the mic and do a panel and just talk about whatever, chit chat. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna get that scheduled, because I need to do something with channel members. So, oh my goodness, what is this, Annie? Church? No, I was away in the kitchen. Why do I need? It's nothing bad, Annie. But can you all imagine us in a van? Roll out. And then, pick up Church Nelly on the way. The laughs that would ensue, priceless. Yes. I would hope that Church Nelly would, hit that StreamYard link when I post it up, since it is for, channel members. And that would be fun. I kind of like that idea. Y'all let me know. I know y'all will. Annie, we need to go on a road trip together, girls trip. Oh, well. There's no getting your groove back, Church Nelly. I'm just saying. Okay. We all have to make sure that it's not, to a polo match, because I don't think anybody will be able to contain you. Okay. Just saying. Mrs. says, Mrs. VS, when are you going to do a review? I missed the weekly show breakdown. A review. A review? You talking about like on Sussex Saturday? I'm missing it. Please school me, because I'm missing it. I hope you're enjoying like the Twisted Thursday. Oh, and I'm going to be getting my box, I think, next week. So a Mindful Souls unboxing. I got my notification. So that will be happening next week for sure. Annie, if I took a road trip to defend the Sussexes, you will need some bail money because I'm going to jail. I will kick ass. Annie, no. But there's a way to, we can handle that. Cookies and cream. When Sir Pegalog gets through with Tampon, oh Lord, he's going to regret not having Harry in his corner as an ally and supporter. Aaron Megan won't be taking any of his phone calls. He gets the energy that he gave. I mean, your son, that shows such a deviant mind that you removed security as you did with his mother. Mm-hmm. And then they're calling you because you released their location. But you won't take their calls. Isn't that something? And he wants to be known as a good father, whatever. Rhonda, church, it's illegal to transport homebrew. Oh, yeah, across state. Yeah, can't do that. And if your state allows, not just the brew, but the smoke, you can't can't do that either. I'm just saying. Hey, Lorna, how are you? Oh, Mrs. S, remember you did weekly breakdown on the Issa Rae? Yeah. Well, it ended, unfortunately. The whole series ended. I don't know if there's another one. I'm not, repeat, not watching The House of Dragons. That's just not, you know. When I finally got into the other show, and I'm not going to, y'all know what I'm talking about, GOT, I did not appreciate how it ended. So I'm not allowing House of Dragons to draw me in, just not doing it. So, and I already had a triggering event happen with birth scene, and I can't. No, no. Mm-mm. Some of these writers are, I just wish they would take into consideration. And I know childbirth was rough in those days, very, very, very rough because they didn't have meds and yeah, any type of situation, and it's balls to the walls, so to speak, in trying to save the child's life more so than it was the mother's life. But yeah, no, no. Some of that is very triggering. So, Annie, I'm not going to be nice at this point. Well, and you have a right not to be. Well, you saw my responses. It's just if you get your one comment, and again, thank you for the engagement. But if you continue to keep coming back, subscribing to the channel, oh bravo, thank you so much. And speaking of which, let me take a look because yeah, y'all aren't going to get me like that. Let's see. Okay, it hasn't shifted yet. I was just making sure because some folks like to play. Hey, Alita, how are you? Church and Aaliyah, the Pegmeister could always turn to, you know what, to JK for support. Probably already does, Mrs. VS, the show ended, but there are lots of others out there. All right, Mrs. S, I want you to give me a suggestion or two of the shows that you want outside of the House of Dragons. And I will do my best, especially if it's HBO. I don't do any of the streaming services. So yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, Tamps, cookies and cream. Tamps can't be a good father when he isn't a good human being. He's repulsive in every way. Looks, internally, yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. Queen, Black Queen, Annie B. I'll be your sidekick for real. They'll say we are on. We are from the Slapaho tribe, serving up well-deserved street justice. You two, yeah, y'all would zap accounts quick. Ooh, bail money again? Bail money again? Oh my goodness! But I'm going to tell you this: if you two did do a road trip, you have to start a channel and you have to document, because that would be hilarious to watch up until we're bailing you out. Yeah, I'm just saying. But then you would be monetized in a heartbeat. And then all the super stickers and super chats would go to getting you all out. I'm just saying. That would be priceless. Let's see. What did she say? Church, cookies and cream, church and these racist jackasses bring out the militant in me. They're awful buffoons. Cookies and cream. Ooh. Annie, those Mrs. VS, those people got my blood boiling. Oh, don't let them get your blood too. You know what I mean? Like, they're just pathetic, actually. It's ridiculous. And it's been so many years, and them trying to rewrite her character when, she was known before Harry. She was involved with organizations before Harry. Yeah, I'm just saying. The people, the Rangers are, they're nuts. They're nuts. You can't. There's no logic to it. So I'm sure they feel the same way on our side. Like, how can you support them? Well, very easily. Especially if you have always liked Harry, I would hope that you then also, adore his wife. That's who he selected to be his wife. Don't make me drop the link for their engagement interview that you can listen to them to know how in sync they are. Mm-hmm. And at least we understood that bride to be Megan because she is literate, yes, educated, yes, really educated. Mm-hmm. She didn't change schools to chase after somebody just to get the MRS or a title or anything like that. It wasn't even about titles for Megan. What is this, Black Queen? I'll never set my feet on Shutter Island ever. Someone, and I can't remember who it was that I was watching, and I was so disappointed that I was like, oh, you went to England? Like, ew. But, their choice, their money, whatever. It won't be me either, so. Church Nelly. Just sipping my moonshine and looking at shirtless pics of Boris Kojo. Derangers who, why I laughed. At first, I thought you were saying Boris Johnson. Woo! Okay. And then I read it again. Yeah, work on my eyes, Lord. Work on my eyes. And I'm sure Church Nelly has just passed out at that. He is fine. Oh, you done moved on from Nacho. Mm-hmm. He is fine. His wife thinks so too. Mm-hmm. Relax, sis, relax. Okay, I'm just saying. How long have I been on? Oh, almost an hour. My gosh, I only expected to be on like 30 minutes or the most. Yeah, that went well. Annie Church and Nelly, stay away from the moonshine, please. Well, she's found another to please her eyes, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, kudos. Yes, but listen, cookies and cream. We're all sick of them. We're all sick of them. But they make the world go round. Too bad it doesn't stop and they just fall off. But I'm just saying. Being that our faves are not paying them any mind, I just like to have fun on my channel and mention that. There, you want to come? Oh, see, I have a way of snapping you out of it. Because I saw the moonshine, yeah, and of course, saw the name and the first name, which, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Mrs. S, Mrs. VS, Boris Johnson, Boho the Clown. My brain heard at the thought, and my eyes did not see it yet. Woo! Cookies and cream, Mrs. VS. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. That's true. Yesterday I was in I think just fried from having an extended stay at the car dealership that I didn't expect. But, so my energy was all off yesterday. So that's why it was very short. But, just talking about that, it's a good thing, if you're single out there, live your life. I know I have to stop saying that too. But sometimes it drives some of the derangers. Maybe that's on their frequency. I might have to stop saying that. That might be what's drawing them in. The of it all. Mm-hmm. Let me take a sip of my tea as I get ready to, shut it down. I have to get out of the way of everybody that, will be going live or has a live or something. So it was funny because I picked 3 o'clock thinking, okay, Baron will start at 1. That'll give 2 hours at least. And then I noticed he changed his time, and I was like, okay, nothing I can do about that. But it was a hopefully most of you did get a chance to listen. So appreciative of that. I think I'm going to rebrand my channel, just so you know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there since it is Chit Chat. My channel name seems to have always been. I understand what it means, of course, but to say it, most people, it gets people tongue tied. And yesterday, I noticed. Not yesterday. It was Monday. Nick Nimmin. Yeah, Monday. I had to think, or Tuesday. I can't even remember. Lord of mercy. No, it was Monday, and I was on his stream and asked a question, and yeah. Oh, it was Saturday I did that. I'll get it together. My days are all blending when I'm off. And he even had a rough time. I was like, my goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna rebrand my channel. Although I hope you all stick around. Hey, Annie 13, or Anya. How do you say your name? I'll just say AP. So, yes, I love spending time with, you know what? What is Mrs. S saying? Love spending time with you all too. Traditionally, you would have to drink gallons of moonshine in order to see Boris Johnson. That's fine. Even that. She'll be so sick after from the thought of the act, and then sick from the moonshine. Yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. It wouldn't even be worth it. So, hey, Eerie Frog, how are you? Good to see you. I'm just about to shut it down, but it's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I do want to say thank you all for the support. It's been about a year, I think, just about, for when I rebooted my channel. So I guess now rebranding, it's time for that. And I'll still have some of the same content. I think I'm going to add in a little bit more of other royal families. Freak that one in the UK. But, there's royal families in Africa that can be highlighted, etc. So I'll have to toy around, channel members. I'll drop a little comment to you and see what you think on a name, although you know how I feel about y'all. All right. So everyone, please take care of yourself. For those of you who are working, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening while you're working, and be safe out there. Oh, I love y'all too. Just be safe. And yes, sending prayers out to all those needing it. And Mrs. S, give us an update once you know how your daughter is doing. Arnold, we love you. Of course, keeping Tina in prayers, and Hilda and everybody that needs it. Mrs. S, as you're healing too. So yes, bye all, and no bad energy. Yes, exactly. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, hump day, and I will be chatting with you all again tomorrow. All right. Let me see. What did you say, Black Queen? Damn, one woman with black blood triggered these wretched races to the point of daily derangement. What will they do? Her excellence has only just began to bloom in its fullest potential. Exactly. Which is what they're scared of. All right. So bye, everybody. Take care. Be safe. Mwah.